Okay, round two. I'll do this again. I missed a step. So working on a 6 kilowatt ecogen. This one's about 6 years old. It's like one of the very first ones that came out. They're belt drive, low RPM, nice and quiet. You know, the motor itself is pretty good. The belts sometimes wear. Some run and run with no problems. Others are just constant problem. Great idea. It's belt drive, so it's low RPM, and it has a 5-liter oil reservoir. And these pump systems, which do not work at high elevations, they just can't keep up and never seem to work. Had several that if they were above a certain 1,000 meters, I think 3,000 meters or something, or 1,000 meters, they just didn't work at all then. But these have two major weak points. The solenoid, fuel solenoid, which just opens and shuts. It's going to focus. Come on. There we go. And yeah, they just won't open. And so when you replace that with a new one, you also replace the new plunger and spring, because those plungers get kind of crispy and hard. You can actually see the wear point there. If it focuses on it. It's hard to focus on that one. And then you also replace the gasket, because you don't want to reuse that. You could, but that wouldn't be doing the job right the first time. And it's a bugger, because it's way in there, right on top. And there's no good way to get at it. You tend to lose screws. Always happens when it's -10, which it is today. And the other weak point is this stepper motor. That confuses the fuel coming in, you know. And these have only a small range of motion, and they're just nylon gears in there, which I've taken apart to take a look at. And they wear out, and they get a flat spot, and then they don't work. So sometimes they work for years, like this one is original. Other times they only work for a year or so. So you'll also do an oil change on this. And set the valves, which this is old school, like a Volkswagen engine, an old air-cooled Beetle engine. You actually have to set the valves every year. Not a big deal, but it is kind of bullshit, especially since there's new technology. Anyhow, that's all. Yeah. Wish me luck on inside of there.